Hello everybody, this is Artisan Loom here with another tutorial of one of my early designs. That's a 3-pin bar design set up just like this, as if you took it out of the box. It's going to be 2 full loom lengths long. Okay, this is what I'm going to be doing. I did this back 40 weeks ago, and this is called Caramel Mochaccino. And on this particular one, it is super thick. You can see how thick it is right here. I double banded everything, and except for these cross bands here. And I redid it today in the same colors except for I used brown here. And this is what it looks like. It's got like a braided look on the back. It's super thick though. You see how thick that is. It's a good almost an inch thick. It's a really cool bracelet though. So I think what I'm going to give it a shot is I'm going to, instead of double banding it, I'm going to double band the border, and then the rest I'm going to do single bands to see how it comes out if it's not going to be so thick. So work with me, because you'll get frustrated if you do the other one, because it is totally really does a number on your loom and you feel like you're going to lose it all. But we are going to do this one. Okay, and today I'm going to use for my border, I believe I'm going to do black and black opaque and cocoa. That's what I think I'm going to do. I hope that looks all right. So I'm going to double the border though. So I'm going to take, and I want the black to be on the bottom. So I'm going to put the black on the bottom, and then I'm going to put the cocoa. This one you want to stay on. Okay, and so the black on the bottom, cocoa on top. If you want to put them on at the same time, that's fine. I'm going to do it singly because it will reduce the amount of twisting. I'm going to try it to be as clean as possible with it. Okay, so you're going to do this border all the way down and come to a point when you get to the center. I believe that's you're gonna stop the second to the last at the end, and then come in towards the center. So I will let you finish this part out. Now that I have this completely my border all the way up, now what I've done was I have taken some beads and put it on a band. I did these ones in a lighter color, and then I have the same ones but in a darker color. And then I've also done some seed beads, 60 seed beads. The little sun is coming in here, sorry about that. Some seed beads that I have strung up. And I'm going to do every other one a seed bead, and then one of these ones and a seed bead and one of these. Okay, so let me, because it's driving me nuts, the sun is in my eyes, so let me close this a bit. Okay, maybe that will work better for me. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take a seed bead, and I'm going to go right across here. Okay, just like that. And what I'm using for these is Egyptian brown. It's like a nice caramel color, which hence the name Caramel Mochaccino. So anyhow, so we did the seed bead, and now I'm going to put on that one seed bead. And I'm going to do the darker one, seed bead, okay, I think you have the gist of it. That's what I'm going to be doing. So if you want to go ahead and finish yours all the way up to the top. Okay, have that part all the way done. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to use the same color, this caramel, or it's not caramel, it's Egyptian brown right here that has a little bit of hint of gold. I'm going to use the Egyptian brown, and then I'm also going to use the glitter gold. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from the right to the left. I hear a fly buzzing around. It's driving me nuts. Just threw me right off. I'm going to go from here, and we're going to do a very long stretch. So you're going to need really stretchy bands. You're not going to want to use like an Ellie band. I just totally don't recommend using an Ellie band. If you wanted to use an Ellie band stretching from here to here, because these ones are not going to get looped. Okay, so whatever you want to use here will be fine. But these long stretches, it has got to be able to stretch that far. So a silicone or a metallic or whatever will work. So I'm going to go from there to there. And then we're going to alternate. So I did the glitter gold here. We're going to go from here to there. And that will be the Egyptian brown. And then the gold. Egyptian brown. I'll be stretching, pushing it down. If it goes on top, just press it in between. And you're just going to alternate all the way up the loom. Okay, so I will let you finish that one. Okay. So now that we've done all those going that direction, now we're going to go the other direction. Since we laid the glitter gold there, we're going to start off and do a long stretch going the other way, big X's. Well, it looks like an X, or maybe it doesn't, whatever. Okay, and so we're just going to span this and alternate again, just like we did before. Egyptian brown, glitter gold, Egyptian brown. Can you even see what I'm doing? Man, that sun coming through that window is like, whoo. But I just love, absolutely love Egyptian brown. It's such a pretty color. It's got such a gold tinge. So I love when I'm able to use it. Of course, I love the brown sweets too. Those are my favorites. Sweets and the Egyptians and Persians. Those are my favorites. Okay, so I'm going to alternate those going all the way to the end as well, and then we'll show you the next step. Now that we're finished doing that all the way up the loom, now we're ready to turn our loom around. Okay, now this is where we need a cap band. I'm going to do a triple cap band in the center with the, I'm just going ahead and using the cocoa. And since the glitter gold is here, I'm going to do a triple as well. And then I'm also going to need, since this is what's connecting here, I'm going to go ahead and use the brown Egyptian, just like that, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go in through this cap band, because we're going to work on doing all these first. Let's see, go in through the, get in through the cap band, and grab that one. Oh, this is going to be really tight because I'm using some really tight bands. And then we're going to come in through this side and bring this up, just like that. Okay? We're also going to need, and this will be the only time we'll need it, we're going to go ahead and need a cap band on these two as well. And I'm going to put a gold, glitter gold on this one since that's where it's spanning. I'll do a triple. And then I need a Egyptian brown on this one as well. I think these two are the only ones, these four are the only ones that are going to need it as far as the center goes. The rest will have bands that act as a cap band. Okay, so the next one we're going to do let's see here, I did that there to there, there to there. Okay, now we're going to go back into this left one, and grab that long one and bring it over. Okay, and then we're going to go into this band or into this peg. We're going to go into here and grab this long stretch and bring it up like that, just like that. Now these bands right here and right here will act as cap bands, so you don't need any more. It was just for these 4 pegs. Okay, so we're going to do this all the way up the loom. I'm going to go into here and grab this top band and bring it to the right, and go in through this one and bring the top band, which is that glitter one, to the left. So you're just going to be doing this the entire way. I'm only going to show you a couple times, just like this. One more time, and just like that, all the way up the loom. Okay, so when you get done with that, I'll meet you back here. You must have a hot rod outside. He's ribbing. Crazy people around here. Crazy, I tell you. Okay, I'm going to finish this, and you go ahead and we'll meet back. Okay, so it's all done all the way to the top. And see, look. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Anyhow, it's rocking. It's high on the seas. Okay. It's okay though. Just make sure you press. This is super tight, as you can see. I'm pressing down, but it's just hard to. But we did it single band, so it should come out just fine. We are not going to loom up these cross bands. Those are just going to hang out free. And the only thing we have left to do will be the border. So you're going to go in through this cap band and grab the 2 bands, bring them to the left. Go in, grab both bands. Oh, that's a little tight. Both bands, and you bring them forward all the way up the loom, okay? Go in through this side to the right. Get the last 2 bands, bring them up. And you're just going to do this all the way up the loom. If I can fix this one, I want that black on top. Okay, so go ahead and do that all the way to the end. Get a C-clip, and I'll meet you to take it off. I'm done bringing all to the center here. I'm going to take 2 cocoa bands, and I'm going to go through all the bands and pull both of them. I could do a single, but I'm just going to do a double just to make it, because it is a thicker design. And I'm going to bring it, well, I'm going to put it on my hook if I can get them on there. I am fumbling around. Okay, now put both of them on my hook. And then I'm going to get my C-clip, which I'm notorious for not having ready. At least I have the container here this time. Okay, now I'm going to put the C-clip on right now. Just like that, and I'm going to leave my hook on there. Always just in case. See, look at that. We're rocking and rolling. Okay, now we're ready to pull this off the loom. So let's just go ahead and release the tension on both sides. Now it's going to be tight, so just be real careful not to snap your band. Just do it real gently. Real gently. Okay. It's a little too tight for you to try to do. Pulling with your fingers, you'll rip your fingers to shred, and you'll probably bust some bands in the process. So just take your time. Okay, I'm on my last one here. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My son came in the room. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and also be gentle about taking it off of this side. You can do it each single one, but I find, I'll show you what I mean. Just going to do it all the way up. Let me move this to the side. Okay. And then it should just pop off. Maybe not pop off, but what I find, and I don't do it very often, I just know that I've made this enough times to know that you can do this. Pull this up. Now that, remember, that's where all your bands are that have the little beads on it. So you got to be real careful. Let me see. Get over to the edge. Oh, maybe this isn't going to be as easy as I thought. Okay. I'm going to pull towards me, and left. See? Pull towards me and then left, and it'll pop off. Just do it gently. Don't force it, it'll just pop. Okay? All right. There we are. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, how pretty. I'm liking those colors. It's not as thick as my last one, which is what I was going for. The last one was just incredibly too thick. This one is almost, not quite half that, but it's definitely not as, you know. So you can pull on it, whatever you want to do. Sometimes I do just to, and I love how you can see the glitter gold in between. Just makes it so pretty. It looks like caramel. And that's what the back looks like, see? You did like a braid. Now I'm going to go back through, and that's what the side looks like. And I'm going to go back through, and I'm going to fix any bands that are needed to be fixed. There's not a whole lot. Some of these bands I'll have to figure out with the border. Because they're double, you know, I kind of want to let them lay how it comes off. But if they're twisted real bad, then I'll go through and I'll try to fix them. So I'm going to try to mess around with this, get this gold to be showing more through instead of the brown, and then I will come back and show you. I don't know if it'll look any different or not, but let me give it a shot. Okay. This is what it looks like, and you're just going to have to fix the center bands to get them to lay the way that you want. And these bands that are popping out on the side, I'm sorry, all you do is pull these center bands up and they'll get tucked. Okay, but that's what it looks like. I think it's really, really pretty. This is what, if you chose not to put any beads on it at all, you can do. You just omit the bands that went straight across, and then you would have something like this, which would be a lovely braided pattern going down. I don't know if I didn't fix all my bands on the back, but anyhow, I'm using this as the front, obviously, but it's perfect size. Might need just a hair of an extension, couple links to link that up, but there you go. This is my caramel Mochaccino, and did this back 40 weeks ago. There we are. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, if you want to give me a follow on Instagram, Artisan Loom, and also on Geez, I can't even think straight. On Facebook is Artisan Loom Bead Queen, and also on my YouTube channel, Artisan Loom. So, okay, until next time, take care now. Bye.